it's got the big story saying value of unsold goods rises 357.6% to 1.24 trillion naira, and that's coming from the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, right? And you'd find that story on page 6 of the Vanguard newspaper front page now. And I see this one on page 12, I beg your pardon, page 42, right? Hashtag end bad governance prosecuting protesters against 1999 Constitution. Falana is saying that right there to the federal government, all right? And this one right here at the base of crude output rises 16.56% to 1.8 million naira. 1.8 million barrels per day. All right, that's what it is right there. To page 7 now, and it says Ondo Guba, INEC delivers materials. Stakeholders seek hitch-free poll. We hope that's going to happen, because I'm really keeping my fingers crossed on that one right there, as we would be monitoring, the development in Ondo State come Saturday. And just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, I'm talking about the height, the peak, the apogee, the zenith of it. You would find this one. Dangote agrees to sell petrol directly to independent marketers. Is this going to be the game changer now? Page 19 is carrying that one to page 41 now. Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu to Nigerians. Times are hard, but things will get better, right? And somebody says, amen to that one. But away from the amen now, let's just get serious. I mean, the president is always, on the front pages of Nigerian newspapers, and at every event and occasion, whether he is being ably represented by the VP, Vice President Kashim Shettima, is always preaching, the fact that things will get better. So you never know. There might be something that the president has seen and his economic team and financial team as well. I'm talking about the likes of the Wale Aduns and the rest. That probably we are not seeing. I mean, the Central Bank of Nigeria has been putting efforts here and there, and there has been promises and promises, especially when the CBN governor, in the recent past, has mentioned with clarity of purpose that I am determined to do whatever it takes to ensure that Nigeria's, foreign exchange is indeed positioned rightly and positioned positively and progressively. Well then, the president, okay, we are still here. Are we still waiting? Well then, what choice do we have? We've got to wait, right, as very patriotic citizens. But let's see this one right here now, page 8. It says, I'm not jealous. Tinubu's policies killing Nigerians. Atiku is insisting this will be a sharp contrast, to what the President Tinubu Sanwo-Olu, is telling Nigerians right there, saying, well, I know that things are hard, but things will get better. He was saying not jealous, and this is coming against the heels or against the backdrops of the recent bicker between Atiku and the presidency, where the presidency had said that Atiku is only being jealous that he is not the president. But I should bring this one to you now. Mining marshals, security forces clash over Chinese illegal miners arrest in Kebbi. Can you imagine? That mining marshals, security forces clashing over Chinese illegal miners arrests? Oh, where is that? In Kebbi State. Well, you go see it on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. Away from the Vanguard newspaper now, let's bring the Nation newspaper, to you, bring you up to speed on it. Now, the big story with the Nation newspaper for today would be Disco's, or rather, Disco, that means distribution company, risks federal government agencies sanctions over meters change. Right. So a particular Disco right there is risking federal government agency sanctions over meters change. Now it's got two riders to it though. Stay action. FCCPC, NERC insist. And the second rider, consumers should not pay for replaced meters. All right, that story begins on the front page of Nigerian newspapers, The Nation actually, and continued on page 4. This one as well continued on page 4. Very popular now, page 4, if you say, Court of Appeal consolidates cases on Rivers crisis. Right, just one rider to it. Panel begins sitting Thursday. That would be And today's Tuesday, right? Next tomorrow, right? In 2 days' time, they begin sitting on that one. But let's just go see this one now. How to restore peace in Middle East by Tinubu. Oh, come on. The president right there speaking audaciously. It says how to restore peace in Middle East. I like the rhyme though. Yeah, the story begins on the front page of The Nation as well as continues on page 4. I tell you, page 4 is really jam-packed with so much stories. Now, let's see this one just at the very height. The apogee of The Nation newspaper right now banner, as said, is seen on page 3. Consumer Credit Corps targets 400,000 in June. All right, it's got one rider to it. Beneficiaries now 25,000. Consumer Credit Corps targets 400,000 in June, and the beneficiaries already numbering up to 25,000 now. Okay, right. Dangote Refinery, Ipman strike deal on petrol lifting. All right, page 5 is carrying that story right there. And one rider following through would be ex-depot price not decided. And let me take 2 more stories before we take a flip, away from The Nation newspaper, right? This one says ICPC chair, why assets recovery is important for Africa. Page 4 carries it to another page 4 again. Popular number, I must confess. Popular page. Troops intensify onslaught against terror group Lukarawas. All right, it has an S to it now. Lukarawas, right? Lukarawas. Now, Ondo 2024 IPCR meets stakeholders, urges violence-free election. Sensitive election materials arrive at Kure, says INEC. Obi mobilizes voters for LP candidate Biseni, and Obasanjo in Akure wishes Ayedatiwa well. All right, that story you would find on page 2 of The Nation newspaper. Away from The Nation now, let's take you to the Daily Trust newspaper. I know you've been dying to be a part of the Daily Trust newspaper, and in case you just tuned in for the first time, well, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. You can have an audio-visual radio experience of us as you get onto the YouTube channel at Eagles FM Abuja, as well as the Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja, and spread your love wings right there across TikTok, Instagram, and at Eagles FM Abuja, and you would find us right there, right? And we're still reviewing the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Daily Trust is the stop now. The big story: Saudi Summit. Tinubu, Prince Salman. Others demand end to Israel's aggression in Gaza, right? It's got 3 riders to that one now. Call for 2-state solution. And the second rider, death toll in Palestine surpasses 43,000. Oh, Lord. 43,000, and this was talking about human beings now. We're not talking about chickens or dogs or cows or animals. There's 65 children among victims. Oh, my gosh. Over 100,000 wounded. Now, this is not a palatable one. But anyways, you want to find that story, you can go to page 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper right now, just above that big story, but below the Daily Trust newspaper banner now. Ondo governorship, politicians woo voters with cash, food. My goodness, cash and food. If you also recall, would it be during the re-election of former President Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari, and his vice VP, what's his name again? Osibajo. Yes. Oh, come on, UD. Don't forget names like that. All right, Osibajo. Remember, so was it in Lagos now? Yeah, somewhere in Lagos, and it was televised where the VP was seen, or the campaign rather, with no need to put face to whoever was there. The campaign had customized sachets, right? If you remember, you'll know what I'm saying. Customized sachet, groundnuts, in one compartment, sugar in one compartment, and Gary in another compartment. But of course, the state of the country, is that all that we are worth? I mean, is that all? You take that in one go and you gulp it in and it's over? Maybe you're being compensated with 5,000 naira? Really? It's so sickening, right? I just hope that you, Ondo, my brothers and sisters in Ondo State, you open your eyes and you shine your eyes well, right? Because If you don't decide for the next, is it 8 years or 4 years now? I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm trusting you to do the right things. Because page 11 in that story now, away from 11 to yet another, okay, to 21 now. Got sharp eyes. Manufacturers spend 238.3 billion naira on alternative energy. Okay, Boko Haram kills 3, kidnaps many fishermen in Borno. Boko Haram again in Borno. Lukarawas, right? In Sokoto, Kebbi. Okay. Page 5 is carrying that story right now. Let's go to the base of the Daily Trust newspaper. Dangote Ipman agree on direct fuel supply. Page 21 is carrying that story. And Lassa fever kills 11 persons in Benue. Page 12 carries the story. To page 2 now. Police officers protecting foreign cyber criminals on illegal duty. IGP is saying that one. IGP is not just, it doesn't just do what you coming out to telling us this. So that's what Nigerians are saying. It's time for you to expedite, a motion, to ensuring that these issues are nipped in the bud and not just come, to give us some voice of lamentation. Yeah, well, isn't that what you're saying right there? EFCC to monitor funds, disbursements to IPPIS, others. All right, this one is found on page 7. And with that, we say bye-bye to the Daily Trust newspaper. And keep in mind, you want to be a part of this discourse this morning, but you don't know how. You don't have the number, the studio number. Let me hand it to you. 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888. And the WhatsApp portal number where you can send your voice notes, WhatsApp to WhatsApp message or text message. All of them will do. 0909 705 4450. Please make sure the voice note is 1 minute 35 seconds or 30 seconds at most. And we can add 5 more seconds to you, 1 minute 35 seconds, so that every other person can have your voice heard loudly and clearly in the arena of the pages. Right, the Guardian newspaper, healthcare on life support as hospitals buckle under power crisis, right? And it's got a couple of riders, for some reason, is written in light navy blue, up to 20% fee increase as energy costs strain budgets and staff resorts to phone flashlights and surgery delays disrupted clinic schedules. Okay. Hospitals seek prioritization of electricity distributors due to life-saving services. The one that gets me is the flashlights. Flashlights? Really? In the hospital? In the theater? In this country? And we got leaders who travel outside, go for medical, routine medical checks. Okay. What does the future hold is a question that I'm asking, is the first question that I'm echoing from your thoughts right there. Hospitals spend over 60 million naira monthly on diesel transfer costs to patients. Who bears the brunt of this? It is you and I. Right. Coalition decries new terror group. Shekarau flays intelligence failure. All right. Page 30 is carrying that one. Unsold goods hits 1.24 trillion naira, up by over 350% in 6 months. Page 15, you would find that story now. Markets Dangote settle, rift on fuel lifting as NNPCL claims non-indebtedness. All right. We hope so. Page 3 now carries that story. TED Fund cuts raise fears of tuition hikes despite student loan relief. All right. And page 6 is saying that. Now to page 5 as well, looking popular. Tinubu seeks end to Gaza war. Supports two-state solution. ICPC advocates asset tracking to combat illicit financial flow. Page 5 again, very popular. To another page 15 now. NDIC begins liquidation of defunct Heritage Bank assets. Yeah, That's what it is. Now, let's see this one at the base. Democrats, Alaric Bisola, differ on return to parliamentary system. Page 3 is carrying that story. And we say bye-bye to the Guardian newspaper. Well, I would have loved to go further, but I mean, we cannot really give a look to the Punch newspaper right there. But I know the big story right there. Petrol pump price may drop as Dangote marketers sign deal. What is this deal about? You would find it on pages 2 and 23. It's just got one rider to it. Marketers to begin loading at refinery. NNPCL ends 2.4 trillion naira annual fuel import. Patronizes Dangote. I mean, quite a number going on right there. But yet we will not be able to deal with them right there. But I mean, with the other pages, the front pages, we should have a hint into what's going on, in the country this morning. Well, this will be the time to hand out the numbers again for you and go pay some bills. Head out to pay some bills. When we come back, of course, it will be you and yours having your voices heard richly and, of course, in the most civil and responsible way right here via this platform. All right, so don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Wow, this feature phone is so good. Which phone is that? It is the itel IT5627. It comes with a 2500 mAh battery, which gives you 55 hours of standby use. Type-C charger, triple SIM slot, 3.0-inch screen, plus the 24 months warranty of worry-free use. Huh? 24 months warranty? Yes! Go and get yours. itel IT5627. New itel, new experience.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Hello everyone. This is a special invitation to tune in to Eagles 102.3 FM for the Safe Spare Connect program with Town Planner Ibrahim MT, the safety doctor. If you're looking for more information and guidance on the morality of life, health, safety, security, and the environment, then this is the show for you. Join us every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. for an hour of insightful discussions, expert interviews, and engaging segments that will keep you informed and safe. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars and make sure to tune in to Eagles 102.3 FM. Stay safe, stay informed, and connect with Safe Spare Connect.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.
Right, it is the pages. 33 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. I guess you are at work or probably wherever you may be. This will be the time for you to add your voice in the discourse. 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. Hello and good morning.
Hello, Mr. Odua.
Yes, good morning to you too.
Bless you, sir.
That's right, bless you more.
Thanks for the wonderful job you are doing.
Appreciate
my
my
name
brother.
is
Hundu, take and be. Awesome, talk to us. Talk to us.
Yes,
man.
I want to quickly start by saying that the statement coming from Mr. Atiku. You see, Atiku is one man I respect so much. Atiku is one man that, among all the contestants that he has been in the villa, he has been VP, he has been, acting president. So, among the three contenders between Tinubu and Peter Obi and Atiku himself, Atiku have a test of what the villa has been all about, and he can be able to tell them something that they might not be aware of. And when you are in government, you might not see what the real picture is. So I believe, sentiment aside, those who are in Tinubu's government, they should learn to listen to people like, Atiku. Because one, Tinubu has never worked in the villa before. Somebody can correct me on that. The Atiku has been there as VP, and he has been acting president, and he has a lot of experience. So when he is talking, they should not just wave it away. And I want to talk about on the election that Mr. INEC Chairman Yakubu. See, let me see what just happened in the U.S., where nobody is complaining that Donald Trump did. Some people said they are not happy that he won. Let him do the right thing. He has been on that seat for a long time. And we are believing that if he still gets at 2027, let him not do any other thing that will show that he's biased, that will show that he's still losing election. We should go past this stage. Let the people be able to choose who will represent them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tech and B, for that one, though. Appreciate that. Taking this call. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Eugene.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother. Welcome aboard.
Sir.
Yes, please.
My name is Suleiman Amfulani, aka the original Fulani man photocopy from National Assembly quarters. Why is the golden voice? I hope she's doing fine.
Sorry? Oh, she's fine. Yeah, you mean Omoife? Yeah, she's good. She's very well.
The radio princess.
Oh, radio princess is what you call it now. Okay, that feels good. That's right. That's good. All right, talk to us, man. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Yudi, let me just make it briefly. The issue of this terrorism that is going on, more especially in the north. You can see, look at the one that we are saying that Boko Haram go and kill. So I wonder why, look at this Lakurawa that is coming up now, Mr. Yudi. If you look at this kind of thing online, you will say, I don't know, I'm totally confused. So, the National Advisor of Security is from North. The Minister of Defense, two of them, they are from North. So I don't know what, this kind of people, if they cannot perform, why can't, I don't know, the president, I think, some weeks back, he has sacked some of his ministers that are not performing. So I think this kind of people, even them, they need to be sacked if they cannot do the needful. If this kind of terrorism is continuing rising up, look at just recently, I think 2 weeks back, the 19 northern governors and the elders they come up and do meeting because of the fact that they rejected the fact that prison is coming up with.
Yeah.
So why can't they come out and do the meeting to reject this kind of terrorism? So you see that so many people are accusing some people in the north that they have had for this kind of thing that is going on. If because of a tax, they can come, the 19 northern state governors and the elders, they came and do meeting to make sure that they tell the president that they are not together with this fact that is coming up with. Why can't they come out and do meeting, the same president that we see this kind of thing is going, this minister or this the minister and the minister of defense, they are not performing. Why can't they reject the people who can work? So I don't know why all this kind of thing, not everything is not. So, I'm totally confused. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, my brother. He says he's totally confused. You know what? I wouldn't blame you if you were confused. I mean, I get confused too sometimes when I try to, wrap my mind around, some of these issues that's going on in the country. But one thing is, hope is in foresight, and I don't want to lose my hope. Sensation. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you too, my brother.
My name is Abdul calling from
Yes, Abdul, welcome aboard. Talk to us.
UG Dangote accepting to give marketers petroleum product directly. It's a good one, but I will still continue saying it. The NNPC should make sure that our own refinery work.
Okay.
Because Dangote is out for business. You understand?
Okay.
But if our own refinery is working, there will be competition between the NNPC, that's our own refinery, and Dangote refinery. And I believe if our own refinery is working, our petrol will be cheap. UD, Abia State, they are saying that they will arrest the parents that didn't take their children to school.
Yeah, from next year, January.
Yes, from next year.
Yes.
I will advise the governor to create a forum or to make it free education for the students of Abia.
Okay.
If the parents they cannot afford the school fees,
okay,
or if you subsidize the school fees. You understand? Because everybody wants their children to go to school. So when there's no money, what can they do? There's nothing they can do. Then back to the discourse.
pertaining to the meter replacement.
Yes, yes.
In fact, they collect money. If your meter has problem and they are to replace it for you, they collect money, which is not supposed to be like that. If all these things by the end of the day, they will say it's their property. It belongs to them. So, ED, please, I'm begging Mr. President to do something about this fuel issue. Because the fuel is available and it's cheaper, everything in the market will be cheap.
Okay.
God bless Nigeria. God bless CGFM.
God bless
Bye.
you too, my brother Abdul. Thank you for that one. I mean, especially the meter issue, the metering issue. Tell you what, been a victim. I mean, you buy a meter since 2022, yeah, since 2021. I beg your pardon, and up until now, the meter is not here. It's crazy, right? And yet we're talking about transparency, accountability. Come on. Just as James will say, will it be James now, Samuel? In fact, a couple of family members. Who is fooling who is the question. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. UD.
Yes, good morning to you. Is this King K?
Yes, good morning. My name is UND.
Oh, UND. I beg your pardon. UND, been a while. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Awesome. Wonderful, my brother.
My regards to almost say Royal Highness on radio.
Oh, Royal Highness now. I like it. All right. You're calling us from Socorro, yeah?
Yes, I'm calling right here in opposite the Abacha Barracks.
Oh, awesome. Talk to us. Let's make it a quick one. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. God bless your heart.
Yeah.
I just want to say something about the insecurity. You see, the insecurity we have in Nigeria, you see, if we want to look at it holistically, you find out that people that are, really want to, they put their mouth as in be very, very transparent, you find out that this problem will be washed out completely, especially the Iowa Elders Forum, the Northern governors. They come together, you see everything will be okay. And I tell you, we really have to be, it's part of what is affecting us, and the part of the insecurity in food is part of our problem. So I really want to use this opportunity to let Mr. President to know that we really need to do more on that line. Yeah. And secondly, the NNPC SADA and the Dangote, you see, the president is the Minister of Petroleum. He really need to, use this particular time to write his name on gold. As I always say, this is more time, because if you can remember our Chief Awolowo, what he did of blessed memory, the Western region, the free education. You see what is given, if you check, most of the professors in Nigeria, the educated people are from the West.
Okay.
So it's a very good something.
Yeah.
So I think Mr. President will use this opportunity. He's a technocrat, and I know by the grace of God there is hope.
Okay, all right, UND, for once of time, we're going to go any further, but thank you so much for adding your voice in the discourse this morning. Hello and good morning.
Barrister, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, Obasanjo. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from Amali, Niger State.
Obasanjo, let's get into it.
Like Shekarot said, let me go, by the way. Abuja, good morning, Nigerians, good morning.
Right.
Atiku remained the Donald Trump of Nigerians, whether we like it or not.
By your assessment, I get that.
Yes,
yeah.
I will call Atiku Donald Trump of Nigerians. Why? Because it's only, let me tell you, I went one old man from Abia State, in big man in Abia State. I went to him. By this calling of my call, he taught me. I went over there. It's old man. Let me tell you, that he said one thing. He said, if Tinubu become president, Nigerians will face problem.
Oh, that's what he said. Okay, go ahead.
That is what he said during the campaign. Was Atiku and Peter Obi campaign. He said this is yes. He said, if Peter Obi become president, Nigeria will face big problem. But if Atiku become president, I I am telling you, the barrister, I am not lying over you. This old man said this thing.
All right, Obasanjo, let's drive to the point. Let's drive to the point. Get that.
What am I trying to say? Atiku clarified a lot of things that happens to Nigeria. Why? Because he's the only one knows the villa.
Okay.
He's the only one know what is happening in Nigerians. Like Osibanjo, if Osibanjo could have become a president, Osibanjo know what is inside the villa, what Nigerians are facing. He knows where they can step up and do the good things.
All right,
and
Obasanjo. I get your point. For want of time, so that we can get every other person, involved.
Thank you.
Let
me leave it over there.
Thank you. Appreciate. Right, yeah, Obasanjo right there saying that, look, hey, if he was given the opportunity to make a pick, he already knows who he's going to pick right there and who is going to turn it all around. But then others will still want to counter that and say, hey, Atiku Abubakar, you held power, over 8 years, about 8 years. And what happened? What is so, special about you this time that's going to be different that you'll be doing that you didn't quite do before? But let me also bring it to you that Abia State, they had put out, a free tuition policy, in Abia State, and that's why they're saying that parents should take advantage of the free policy, in the state to allow for their students or their children or wards to go to school, and that saying that defaulting parents, any parent that does not, you understand, you'll face prosecution, and that will be in line with Abia State Child's Law 2006, right? So it says education is free in Abia State up till the end of junior secondary school. So there's no reason whatsoever why parents will not send their children to school. But then to go further with the calls, but yeah, let's put a break on this one right now and see how we can, take your messages via the WhatsApp portal number. And if you've not gone on the Facebook page wall right now to see what's going on in studio, as well as to, press a like and a share in the comments, you might as well want to take advantage of it because it is at Eagles FM Abuja. Get on there now, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a comment, and give us a share. Would be glad for you to do so. And on YouTube as well at Eagles FM Abuja. Now we see this comments coming from an illustrious son of this particular platform, talking about Ozor Francis Namani. Never ever missed a day watching us live from Amagunze in Enugu State. Good morning, my analyst in the studio says. Good morning to you too, Ozor. Governments should always come up with better policies and programs that will impact positively on the lives of Nigerians. Honestly, so many Nigerians are really passing through severe hardships and challenges. Which way Nigeria? May God help it. And it puts two hands together right there, clasping them together in more like in a prayer mode. But yeah, also thank you so much all the way from Enugu State. Now let's go see your messages via the WhatsApp portal number. Seeing this one right here. Okay, Ozor. All right, he also continues via the WhatsApp, incessant collapse of national grid. Okay, also, I don't think, it's unfortunate and deserves serious urgent attention. Nigeria is too big to be talking about the collapse of national grid. Okay, also, I see you and I hear you loudly and clearly. We see this one right here now, and it says, am I getting this correctly now? All right, Samson, right, from FHA says Atiku's confirmation on some wrongful policies that are affecting the success of our economy cannot be traceable to an act of jealousy because there's no smoke without fire. To this end, the selfish, eloquent defenders of the corrupt and rich men of our country should stop telling us that high cost of cement and fuel is due to bad roads. Whoever that's opportune to be feeding fat today without considering the plight of those that are almost buried in hunger should always remember that nobody can be where he is today forever. Remain blessed, Samson, right there. All right, Samson, indeed, life is full of surprises. Life is also full of ups and downs. It's never a straight journey. I guess that's what you're saying. Chinonso from Suleja right now. Ipman lifting products directly from Dangote. If you believe there's going to be anything masses friendly in that deal, then you think again. As for Atiku, people will say what he did during his time? But the truth must be told somehow. All right, Chinonso right there. Okay, so regardless of whether he did something during his time or not, if he's telling the truth this time, we should embrace it. That's what you're saying, Chinonso. Okay, some talk right there. But let's go see what's happening with the WhatsApp, portal number at this point in time, and of course bring you up to speed with it on it. And okay, still trying to put that all up. Let's go. I see this very voice note now. Let's start with it, and we'll get into the rest. Right.
Morning, my name. God bless you for your job well done. Daniel from Kurudu.
All right, Daniel.
Yes, the president is aware that things are hard. Also, the governor of Lagos State said the same thing, that we should be patient. How long are we going to be patient in this country? Goods and services is far the reach of an ordinary man in the market. Cost of living is beyond imaginable. Go to the market today, at the end of the day you come back. People cannot feed. The government should put its economic team in place. The price of PMS is affecting the cost of living in this country. How can in Nigeria cannot have its own refinery? For how many years? How can we be depending on Dangote? You look at the newspaper today, everything about Dangote, fuel prices will still come down, this or that. How long? How long can we have our own refinery? We cannot put it into use. Our leaders should stop playing business and politics with the life of ordinary Nigeria. We are begging them. Things are hard. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, God bless Nigeria. Stop playing. Right? Others will want to say they play, but this one, Daniel is saying stop playing. Don't play.
Good morning to Ubankudu Daniel. My name is Salasi. I'm sending this voice note from Garki. I greet Bibi Blessing. I greet Tripodi from Waru. I greet Bright. Otanya, I greet you. Suleiman, original Fulani man, I greet you. I want to talk about what is happening, the insecurity. People are being killed now. Boko Haram killed fishermen in Borno, and they have killed people. And we are talking of a new terrorist group emanated again. And we are in Saudi Arabia talking about the peace between Israel and Palestine. I think we need to settle our house first. Your house won't be on fire, and you will be the chasing rat. So we are urging the government to do the needful with the issue of insecurity. Now, the high cost of energy, hospitals are adding the charges to the patients. One shouldn't pray to get sick, because when you go to the hospital now, the way things are expensive. So we are urging the government to do the needful when it comes to this energy sector. There's no steady electricity. This criminal, this monsters called bandit has been following our national grid every day. So they should put a stop to that. Let there be steady electricity. A country, if Qatar, that they are not up to 3 million, generate 40,000 megawatt. What more of us, the giant of Africa? South Africa generate almost 60,000 megawatt, and Egypt generates almost 60,000 megawatt. They should do something about our power. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that one. But yeah, we would not be able to go further on this one, as I have, a directive to put hold on the Prog Show this morning, this particular segment. But yes, we will be right back at 9 a.m. And I want to say apologies to you. Yunusa Dantani wouldn't be able to take your voice notes, and Triple D, apologies, as well as the Honorable Edwards, all the way from Apo. We won't be able to go with the voice notes at this time. But yes, thank you, far too kind. I said at 9 o'clock we'll be right here to talk about the debt servicing issues and our indebtedness, which of course we still hear from another funds that we are not indebted in any way. NNPCL in one way or the other has said, oh, okay, is all the indebtedness is all cleared off and cleared out. We're managing the situation. We're handling these. These all will be coming via this platform 9 a.m. this morning. Until then, my name is Udwak Daniel. Vicky Vic will be right up in a short bit.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.